beautiful people, welcome to Remi's Fashion. My name is Remi. On this channel, we upload pattern drafting and sewing tutorials. If you're looking to buy a sewing machine and you do not want to spend a lot of money, then this video is for you. Keep watching. First use my embroidery sewing machine for a project on this channel, I got questions from a few people asking me about the sewing machine and if I can recommend a sewing machine for them that is beginners friendly and one that is not too expensive, budget friendly. So I'm happy to say that this sewing machine, Singer, does some of the work that my embroidery sewing machine does. This video is not sponsored. I want to answer the question that I'm being asked. What is a good sewing machine that is not too expensive that beginners can buy? This is me putting out this video so that I can recommend a budget friendly sewing machine for beginners and a sewing machine that is not too expensive so that people can afford and start sewing if that's what's stopping you from sewing. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Singer 64S heavy duty sewing machine. This is my Singer heavy duty sewing machine and it came with an extension table which I loved so much. You can take off the removable storage compartment like this and then you have the free hand. This comes in so handy, especially when you want to sew small circular projects like cuffs or sleeves and you need it to go round, so you're not going to struggle. You're going to be sewing and then it can be going round while you sew. I love the fact that it has this free hand. And then you can open up this compartment like this here. This is where you can store your machine accessories. This comes in very handy. Say for example you want more space and you can take this extension table and you fit it in like this, and then you have an extended workspace which is very comfortable to work. I like it. Once you do that, you instantly have more space to sew your garment or any project you're working on. This is the hand wheel. You can use this to move your needle up or down. At the top here is where you can wind your bobbin. This machine is very easy to thread. This is the bobbin winder stopper. So once you put your bobbin in here, you want to wind your bobbin, for example, you put your bobbin in here. So you push it like this. This is a stopper, okay? This is the bobbin stopper and this is the bobbin winder. This is the handle, spool pin, where you put your thread in. This is where you put your thread. And then this is the cap, cover it so that your thread will not fall off. This is the horizontal one. There's the vertical one that you can put on here. This is the vertical one. You can put it here and put your thread. This is useful, especially when you have a twin needle and then you want to sew a special project that uses twin needles and you need to have two threads. So you put this and then you thread so that your twin needles will be threaded as well. The heavy duty sewing machine is very easy to thread and you can wind your bobbin very easily. So this is the bobbin winder tension. This is where you wrap your thread around before putting it on the bobbin winder. So the bobbin goes in here. The machine has 32 stitches. You can use this dial button to select whatever stitch you want to use. You can choose by turning this dial wheel, your straight stitch, zigzag stitch, they are all here, 32. That's a lot of stitches, especially if you're just starting out. You have a lot of them to try out. It has a one-step buttonhole, which I think is great. You can use this sewing machine to sew a shirt and then you can create your own buttonholes. It has an accessory, button foot, that you can use to sew your buttons onto your shirt. Isn't that wonderful? And it is easy and straightforward to use. If you want me to show you how to use the buttonhole and using the button foot, let me know in the comment section below and I'll be happy to do a tutorial for you. This is a dial you use to change the length of your selected stitch, like that. Whatever length you prefer, you can change it to the length. This dial here is for the width of your stitch. So this is the width. You can use this to adjust the width of your stitches, of any stitch you choose. And this dial here, right here, is to change the needle position. One is the needle position. This is in the middle right now. You can change it to the left or to the right. Like when you're sewing a zipper, it is always advisable to sew very close to the zipper teeth. You can move this needle closer to the side you're sewing on. This dial here is to adjust the tension of the machine. This is the tension. You can use this to adjust the tension of the bobbin and the presser foot. It changes the look of our stitches. You can either use it to adjust the tension of your bobbin thread or the tension of your presser foot. This dial here. These ones here are threading guides. So this is the reverse button. This is very important for you to lock in your stitches at the beginning and end every time you do a stitch. This is to prevent it from unraveling. And then you have the needle here. This is the needle. And then we have the all-purpose presser foot here.
Discover the secrets to making your own corset pattern with yoke tailored to fit you perfectly. This complete guide walks you through each step of drafting and designing a corset pattern fit for your body and style. Order yours today by clicking on the link in the description box below.
This machine comes with a couple of very interesting accessories. And these are the accessories you get when you buy this machine. And here are the accessories. I'm going to go through them one by one and tell you what they are used for. These are the accessories you can get when you buy this machine. You get a regular presser foot, which I had shown you earlier. This will come with any sewing machine you buy. There is also a zipper foot. So this is a zipper foot, which you can put in your machine when you want to sew a zipper. You can either place it on the right or on the left, depending on what side you're sewing on. This is a button foot. With this, you can sew your button to a project that needs a button. This is a buttonhole foot. You also get to make a buttonhole with this buttonhole foot. And then this is the one you use in sewing buttons to your project. This is a seam ripper that comes with this machine. This is used for cutting and removing stitches. This is a spool cap for covering the thread. The machine comes with a total of 4 bobbins. There's one inside the machine, and then we have 3 here, which I think is great. This is a spool pin which goes on top of the machine. It can hold another thread. This is the horizontal one, and this is the vertical one. This will also come in handy when you want to use a double needle for a project. With a double needle, you need 2 different threads, so this will come in handy. You also get spare needles for your machine. This one has 3 needles. This is 90-14 needles. These needles are used to sew medium weight fabrics, and I also have 516 needles, and these are used to sew heavyweight fabrics like jeans and any other thick fabric. They are thicker needles. This machine also comes with a non-stick foot, and this is a non-stick foot. This one is a button clearance plate. This is used for sewing thick seams, for example jeans and other thick materials. You can also use this when you need to change your machine needle. It has a space where you can put in your needle like this. I can put my needle like this, and then I take it over to my sewing machine. If I'm changing the needle, I use this hand in holding it, and I put it in, and I use my second hand in tightening the needle. It's easier than just using your hand to hold the needle. I think this is really nice. You also get a quilting bar seam guide. This is a quilting bar seam guide. You also get a working foot. This is awesome. My other tabletop machine did not come with a working foot. I had to buy one. This is the one I bought, and now I get to have 2. Yay! I love using working foot. This is one I bought a few years ago, and this is the one that came with my Singer heavy-duty sewing machine. Finally, this machine comes with this cover, which you can use to cover up your machine like this when it is not in use. This is to prevent it from getting dusty. The Singer 64S heavy-duty sewing machine is a good machine to get. It is beginner friendly, and it's also budget friendly. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or suggestions, I'll be in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Take care and God bless.